ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம். குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம். எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம். பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் ரம்ய ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாதரேகாமயம் சதா ததா யத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜ முனிம் பஜே லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமுன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மத் ஆச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம் யோ நித்யமச்சுதபதாம்புஜ யுக்மருப்பம் व्यामोहतः सतितराणि तृणायमेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मातापिता युवतयस्तनया विभूति सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेरुकुलाविरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियुगलं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं सरश्च महताह्वये भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखर योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्घ्रिण परकाले यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् இன்னமுத முட்டிகேன் எங்கேவா பைங்கிளியே தன்னரங்கம் பாடவல்ல சீர்பெருமாள் பொன்னின் சிலைசேர் முதலியர்வேள் சேரலர்கோன் எங்கள் புலசேகர் என்றே கூறு ஆரம் கிட பரநண்பர் கொள்ளாரென்னு அவர்களுக்கே வாரங்கொடு குடப்பாம்பில் கையிட்டவன் மாற்றரரை வீரங்கெடுத்த செங்கோல் கொல்லிகாவலன் பில்லவர்கோன் சேரன் குலசேகரன் முடிவேந்தர் சிகாமணியே. Series of lectures on the topic of dhivyaprabandham in English. We have been enjoying perumAL thirumozhi, which is a divine composition by Kulashekara Alvar. In this perumAL thirumozhi, he enjoyed Archavataram in the beginning and surrendered to Sri Ranganatha, and he revealed his wonderful qualities such as being totally surrendered to Bhagavan, being very loving towards Bhagavatas, having detachment towards worldly aspects, worldly pleasures, and being helpless and totally depending on Bhagavan. All of these were shown by Kulashekara Alvar in the first 5 padigams. And then subsequently he enjoyed Krishnavataram in 2 padigams. And then he enjoyed Sri Ramavataram in the previous padigam in context of Tirukannapuram Shauriraja Bhagavan. He sung lullaby as Kausalya Pirati would do to make Sri Rama sleep. After that, we are now set to enjoy 9th decade, 9th padigam, vanthALiniai. In this padigam, Kulashekara Alvar is singing in the mood of Dasharatha Chakravarti. So let us start enjoying this padigam. First we will enjoy Periyavachan Pillai's Avatarika, introduction section for the commentary of this padigam. In the previous padigam, Kulashekara Alvar enjoyed the benefit attained by Sri Kausalya Pirati. Subsequently, Alvar thought he is in a similar situation like Dasharatha Chakravarti, because Dasharatha Chakravarti got to enjoy Sri Rama's childhood leelas, but when Sri Rama became a youth, a young person, and he was ready to be crowned in the kingdom, at that time Sri Rama had to go to the forest in exile, and Dasharatha Chakravarti became very upset about it, that he is unable to enjoy Sri Rama now. So considering Sri Dasharatha Chakravarti's state to be similar as his own, where Alvar is trying to enjoy Bhagavan but he is not reaching Bhagavan quickly, Alvar is speaking the words of Dasharatha Chakravarti, where Dasharatha is revealing his sadness in separation of Sri Rama. So that is the introduction, brief introduction given by Periyavachan Pillai. Now we will move on to the Pasurams. First Pasuram. vanthALin இணைவணங்கி வளநகரம் தொழுதேத்த மன்னனாவான் நின்றாயை அரியணமேல் இருந்தாயை நெடுங்கானம் படரப்போகு என்றாள். எம்மி ராமாவோ உனைப்பயந்த கைகேசி தன் சொல் கேட்டு நன்றாக நானிலத்தை ஆழ்வித்தேன் நன்மகனே உன்னை நானே. In the first Pasuram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is revealing his sadness that he had to follow the words of Kaikeyi and send Sri Rama to the forest. So that sadness is revealed by Dasharatha Chakravarti here in a sarcastic tone. He says, I made you rule the kingdom very nicely, in a very sarcastic tone, because he had to send Sri Rama to the forest, snatching away his right to rule the kingdom. So that is shown in the first Pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Yemmi Rama O our Sri Rama. So here Dasharatha is calling out Sri Rama. vanthALin இணைவணங்கி, the strong divine feet, pair of divine feet, which belongs to Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, which never abandons those who surrender there, worshipping such Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Valam Nagaram, the prosperous people of Ayodhya, Sri Ayodhya, Toludiyetha, as they are able to perform Anjali and praise you greatly. Mannan Avan Nindrayai, you were ready to be crowned as the king, coronated as the king. Ari Anaimel Irundayai, you were ready to climb the throne and be seated there. You are almost there. Such you, நெடுங்கானம் படரப்போகு என்றாள். Kaikeyi, she said, you go to the forest which is difficult to enter. She ordered you to do that. Nal Magane, oh dear son who obediently follows my instructions, my words. Nan, I, Dasharatha Chakravarti, உனைப்பயந்த கைகேசி தன் சொல் கேட்டு, listening to the words of Kaikeyi, who gave birth to you. நன்றாக உன்னை நானிலத்தை ஆழ்வித்தேன், I beautifully made you rule this huge, expansive earth, says Chakravarti, Dasharatha Chakravarti. The final portion is sarcasm. He is saying, see how beautifully I have made you rule the kingdom. That means I have not allowed you to do that because of Kaikeyi's wish. So that is the first Pasuram. So he is very upset and in a sad manner he is revealing his emotions. Here a couple of interesting points. It is said in the beginning that Sri Rama is asked to worship Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Sri Rama's Kuladeivam is Sriman Narayana. He is known as Jagannatha at that time. He is none other than perumAL in Srirangam. Sri Rama performed Tiruvaradhanam to Sri Ranganatha, Sriman Narayana, and subsequently that Bhagavan, along with the Pranavakara Vimanam, was given to Vibhishanalvan, and while Vibhishanalvan was carrying that perumAL along with the Pranavakara Vimanam, he had to stop at Srirangam, which is rightly placed in between the two Kaveris, southern Kaveri and northern Kaveri. It's an island. So when Vibhishanalvan placed Bhagavan along with the Pranavakara Vimanam here, Bhagavan desired to stay here and bless everyone from here. So that Sriman Narayana is the worshipable deity of Sri Rama. So Dasharatha Chakravarti is saying that you are ready to worship that Bhagavan who will never abandon anyone who surrenders unto him, who worships him. That is the first aspect. And then there is also Unaipayanda Kaikeshi. That means Kaikeyi who gave birth to you. But Kaikeyi is not the birth mother. Kausalya Pirati is the birth mother. But the reason why Alvar is saying in this manner, as Dasharatha would say it, is because Kaikeyi considered Sri Rama as her own son only until that Manthara, the Kuni, confused her mind. She considered Sri Rama to be her first son, as if she gave birth to Sri Rama. So these aspects are there in this first Pasuram. Next, second Pasuram. வெவ்வாயேன் வெவ்வுரை கேட்டு இருநிலத்தை வேண்டாதே விரைந்து வென்றி மைவாய களிரொழிந்து தேரொழிந்து மாவொழிந்து வனமே மேவி நெய்வாய வேல் நடுங்கன் நேரிழையும் இளங்கோவும் பின்பு போக எவ்வாறு நடந்தன எம்மி ராமாவோ எம்பெருமான் என் செய்கேனே. In this Pasuram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is asking how hard it would have been for you to walk on the very rough paths in the forest. Oh, what can I do for all of this? Says Dasharatha Chakravarti. Let us see the word by word meanings. Emmi Ramavo, O Sri Rama, Vevvayen Vevurai Ketu. Hearing the words from my mouth, where my mouth is very cruel, because I spoke the words to send you out of this kingdom. So, Chakravarti is blaming his own mouth. Irunilathai vendade. You gave up the desire of ruling over the vast kingdom. Viraindu, very quickly, Vendri Maivaya Kaliru Orindu. The huge elephants which will bring victory, abandoning the elephants, Ter Orindu, abandoning the divine chariot, Ma Orindu, abandoning the horses, Vaname maybe. So Sri Rama gave up the kingdom means he gave up all his possessions and he went to the forest. Vaname maybe. Reaching the forest, Neivaya Vel Nedunkan Nerilayum. The Sita Pirati, who is having beautiful lengthy eyes which appear like very sharp spear which is polished with ghee. So it's very shining and it's very sharp. So such eyes, and then also having apt ornaments. So such Pirati, such Sita Pirati, and then Ilangovum. Ilango means younger king, that is Ilaya Perumal Lakshmana. Pinbu Poga, as they walk behind you, Evvar Nadandanai, you who have not walked on any harsh paths, how did you do this? Emperuman, O my lord, En say again, what will I do? What can I do? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in the second Pasuram. Next, third pasaram. கொல்லனைவேல் வரிநெடுங்கண் கௌசலைதன் குலமதலாய் குனிவில் நேர்ந்தும் மல்லணைந்த வரைத்தோளா வல்வினையேன் மனமுறுக்கும் வகையே கற்றாய் மெல்லனைமேல் முன்துயின்றாய் இன்று இனிப்போய் வியன்கான மரத்தின் நிழல் கல்லணைமேல் கண்டுயில கற்றனையோ காகுத்தா கரியக்கோவே. In this third pasaram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is asking Sri Rama, you are so used to sleeping on very comfortable mattresses, but how are you going and sleeping on the very rough arrangements for sleeping there? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti. Let us see the word by word meanings. Kollanai. Kollanai means engaging in killing of others. Veil. Like the spear, varinedungan, having eyes which are having stripes, white and reddish stripes, having such eyes, Kausalidhan. Sri Kausalya Pirati's Kulamadalai. Oh, one who is born to uplift that whole clan. Gunivil Endum. Holding the curved bow. Mallanenda Varaithola. Oh, one who is having divine shoulders which are as strong as huge mountains. Valvinayen. I, who am a great sinner. Manam urukum bagaye katrai. You are able to melt my heart. You have that ability based on your bodily beauty and then your beauty of your shoulders and so on. Manamurukum bagaye katrai. One who melted my heart using your physical beauty and beauty of the weapons and so on. Kagutta, one who is born in the divine clan of Kakutstha. Kakutstha is the one who was seated on a bull and fought for the favor of Devas, fought against Asuras and helped Devas win over the battle. He sat on the hump of a bull. So he is known as Kakutstha. And his descendants are known as Kakutstha. So, one who is born in the Kakutstha Vamsham. Kariyakove. Oh, one who is having a dark complexion. Oh my Lord, who is having dark complexion. Mellanemel Muntuyendrai. Previously you have slept on very soft mattresses. Such you, Indru ini poi. From now onwards, going forward all along, being in the forest, Viyankanam Marathin Nizhal. Under the shade of the very cruel forest tree. Under that, Kallanai Mel, making a bed out of stones, Kantuyila Katranayo. Did you learn to sleep in such places? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in this third pasaram. Next, fourth pasaram. வாபோகுவா இன்னம் வந்து ஒரு கால் கண்டு போ மலராள் பூண்டல் வேய் போலும் எழில் தோழி தன் பொருட்டா விடையோன் தன் வில்லை செற்றாய் மாபோகு நெடுங்கானம் வல்வினையேன் மனமுறுக்கும் மகனே இன்று நீ போக என்னெஞ்சம் இருவிளவாய் போகாதே நிற்குமாறே. In this pasaram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is wailing, is crying out, saying, even after you leaving me and going to forest, I am still alive here. Why is it? My heart should have been broken and I should have died by now, says Dasharatha Chakravarti, revealing his deep affection for Sri Rama. Let us see the word by word meanings. Va, come here a little bit. Pogu, okay, now you can go. Va, again you come here. Innam vandu oru kaal kandu po. Again you come and see me one more time and then go. So Dasharatha Chakravarti, when he feels down, he used to call Sri Rama and ask him to walk towards him. He enjoys his front vision and then he asks Sri Rama to go. At the time, he enjoys Sri Rama's back vision. In this manner, Dasharatha enjoys Sri Rama's walks back and forth. That is his enjoyment. Malaral Kundal, one who is always having her hair locks decorated with flowers. Vei polum, Vei means bamboo. So bamboo like. Edil Toli Tan Porutta. For the sake of one who is having beautiful shoulders which look like bamboo stick. Bamboo stick is usually fresh, rounded, long. So similarly, Sita Pirati's shoulders are like that. For such Sita Pirati's sake, Vidayon Tan Villai. Vidayon means one who rides the bull. That is Shiva. Shiva's bow, Shiva Dhanus, set right. Oh, one who broke it. Valvinayen, Manamurukkum Magane. You are so great that you can melt my heart. I am a great sinner, but still you are able to melt even my heart. Oh, my child. Indru, now, ni, you, ma pogum nedunkanam poga. As you go to the forest where huge elephants will be roaming around, it's so dangerous there. En nenjam, my heart, irupidavai pogade nirkumare. It's still remaining without breaking into two pieces. How is this happening? Am I so hard-hearted? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in this fourth pasaram. Next, fifth pasaram. Porundar Kaivel Nudipol Paralpaya Melladikal Kurudisora Virumbada Kan Virumbi Veyulurepa Vempasi Kura Indru Perumbaviyen Magane Pogindrai Kekayarkon Magalai Petra Arumbavi Solketa Arivinayen En Seigen Ando Yane. In this pasaram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is cursing himself that he listened to the words of Kaikeyi and let Sri Rama go to the forest. Let us see the word by word meaning. Purundar Kaivel Nudi Pol. Purundar means enemies, Shatrus. Kaivel Nudi Pol, that is, the enemies who have spear which is so sharp and it goes and pierces others. The tip of that spear is the example shown here for Paralpaya. Paral means the rocks and stones which are found in pebbles which are found in the forest. They will pierce the feet. Usually when people walk in the forest, their feet will get hurt. Here, Sri Rama's divine feet are so tender, so it is said as மெல்லடிகள், very soft feet. குருதி சோர, as blood oozes out of the feet. வெயில் உரைப்ப, as the heat affects you, as the sun scorches you with the heat. வெம்பசி நோய் கூற, as the hunger increases, as the very harsh hunger increases. பெரும்பாவியேன் மகனே, oh my dear child, I am a great sinner, but you are my child. You are having all of these troubles, torments in the forest. இன்று, today, now, விரும்பாத கான் விரும்பி போகின்றாய். You are going to the forest which is not liked by anyone. Nobody likes to live in forest. Especially those who are having comfortable life, they wouldn't want to go to forest. But you are going there desirously, eagerly. கேக்கையர்கோன் மகளாய் பெற்ற, the one who is born as the daughter of the king of Kekeya Desham. Arumbavi, a great sinner. She is a great sinner. That Kaikeyi, her, சொல் கேட்ட அறிவினையேன், யான், I who listened to her words, I am also having very cruel sins. That is why I listened to that great sinner. Such I, andho en seighen, alas, what remedy can I do for making you go through this trouble? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in this பாசுரம். Next, 6th பாசுரம். அம்மா என்று உகந்து அழைக்கும் ஆர்வச் சொல் கேளாதே அணிசேர் மார்பம், என் மார்வத்திடையெழுந்த தழுவாதே முழுசாதே மோவாதுச்சி. கைமாவின் நடையன்ன மென்னடையும் கமலம் போல் முகமும் காணாது, எம்மானை என் மகனை இழந்திட்ட இடிதகையேன் இருக்கின்றேனே. Again in this பாசுரம் also, Dasharatha Chakravarti is crying out, saying, after losing my child to the forest, I am still alive. How is this happening? Am I so cruel? Am I so hard-hearted? Asks Chakravarti here. Let us see the word-by-word meanings. Amma என்று உகந்து அழைக்கும். Amma here means Appa actually. Even though the word is Amma, it really means Appa. So, joyfully calling me, saying Ayya. Ayya is also another term for father. Arvam sol, such loving words, kelade, not hearing them. Aniser marvam. Now he is describing Sri Rama's divine chest, which is decorated with ornaments. Such divine chest, en marvatidai alutha, to press that against my chest. Taduvade, not embracing such chest of Sri Rama. Murusade, while doing that, immersing into that experience of embracing Sri Rama. Uchi movade, that means smelling Sri Rama's hair. Usually parents will lovingly embrace the children and smell their head. So not doing that. So Dasharatha Chakravarti is saying he has lost all of this now, which he used to do previously. Kaimavin nadayanna men nadayum. Kaima means elephant. Sri Rama is having very gentle walk, like that of an elephant's walk. Kamalam pol mughamum, his beautiful shining face, which looks like a lotus flower. Kanadu, not seeing all of these. Emmanai en maganai ilanditta, I have lost my son who has enslaved me by his beautiful walk. having lost him, idithagayen, I who have done very lowly deeds of sending him to the forest. Irikindrene, I am still alive. How is this possible? Should I not have died when Sri Rama left to the forest? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in this pasuram. Next, 7th pasuram. பூமருவு நறுங்குஞ்சி புன்சடையா புனைந்து பூந்துகில் சேர் அல்குல் காமரெழில் விழலுடுத்து கலனணியாது அங்கங்கள் அழகு மாறி ஏமரு தோள் என் புதல்வன் யானின்று செலத்தக்க வனம்தான் சேர்தல் தூமரையீர் இது தகவோ சுமந்திரனே வசிட்டனே சொல்லீர் நீரே. In this pasuram, he is asking his ministers, Sumantra, Vasishta and so on, who are all very learned in Vedam, which is very pure. He is asking them, I should have gone to the forest because of my old age. I should have retired in forest, but I have sent Sri Rama to forest. Is this apt? Is this correct? He is asking his ministers this question. Let us see the word by word meanings. Tumarayir, O Brahmanas who recite and chant the pure Vedams. Vedams have no fault at all because they are apaurushaya. Apaurushaya means that which is not written by a person. It always exists. Because it always exists, it doesn't have any defects. Because when somebody writes a literature, it will have the limitations based on the author. But because Vedam is authorless, it is pure. It is free from any fault. So, Dasharatha Chakravarti is calling out, saying, Oh, Brahmanas who are chanting the pure Vedams, Sumantirane, Oh my minister Sumantra, Vasishtane, Oh my Guru Vasishta. He is calling them and he is asking them, Poomaruvum Narungunji, having decorated by flowers always, which are fragrant, Punsadaya Punendu, making it as matted hair. When tapasvis are in forest, they have their hairs matted. Pootugil ser algul, the divine waist, which is usually decorated with silk garments, silk cloths, in that waist, Kamar edil vidaluduthu, wearing the garment which is made of Vishwamitra, that is darba, grass, which is very desirable for anyone who looks at it. So Sri Rama is wearing the garment which is made out of tree barks and grass, darba grass and so on, which is still very attractive the way he is wearing it. Kalananiyadu, not wearing any divine ornaments now. Angangal alagumari, because of lack of ornaments, instead of having artificial beauty, now his divine form is naturally beautiful. Yemaru tol en pudalvan, my son who is having shoulders which are feared by all the enemies. Such son, yanindu selathakka, I, who am an old age person, should have gone to the forest. To that forest, vanam, for that forest, Tan serdal idu, Sri Rama going and reaching, he should be enjoying now at his age, but now he is going to the forest. Tagavo, is this dharma? Is this proper? Neere sollir, you who all know dharma, please tell me, is it correct? Have I done the correct thing or have I done the wrong thing? He knows he has done the wrong thing, but he is asking the elders. Next, 8th பாசுரம். பொன்பெற்றார் எழில்வேத புதல்வனையும் தம்பியையும் பூவை போலும் மின்பற்றா நுண்மருங்குல் மெல்லியல் என் மருகியையும் வனத்தில் போக்கி நின்பற்றா நின்மகன் மேல் பழி விளைத்திட்டு என்னையும் நீழ்வானில் போக்க என் பெற்றாய் கைகேசி இருநிலத்தில் இனிதாக இருக்கின்றாயே. In this பாசுரம், Dasharatha Chakravarti is turning his anger towards Kaikeyi. He is asking her, you have driven out my son, my elder son Sri Rama, and then his brother, younger brother Lakshmana, and then very tender Sita Pirati. You have driven all of them to forest. You have caused a great blame to your own son Bharata, and you are also going to send me to higher worlds. I am going to die soon. So, you are going to remain in this world very joyfully now, says sarcastically in this pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Kaikesi, oh daughter of the Kekaya Raja. Ponpetrar Edil Vedam Pudalvanayum. Sri Rama, who has learnt all the Veda Shastrams from great scholars, great Vidwans. Thambiyayum, his younger brother, that is Lakshmana. And then Puvai Polum. Puvai is a Pakshi, is a very tender bird. One who is like that bird. Minpatra Nun Marungul. She is having such slender waist that even lightning will not match her waist. Even lightning will be thicker than her waist. Such Sita Pirati. Melliyalyan Marigeyum, my daughter-in-law who is very soft nature. Vanathil Poki, after sending them to the forest. Nin Patru Am, having love towards you. Nin Magan Mel, your son Bharatalvan, on him. Pari Vilaitittu, causing blame, causing a black mark. Ennayum Neelvanil Pokka, due to Putra Shokam, that is, having lost my children, to make me also go to the higher worlds, which is too far from here. Yen Petrai, having done this, Yen Petrai, what result did you accomplish? Irunilathil, in this vast bhumi, earth, inidaga, joyfully, irikindraye, you are still living in this world joyfully. Even after doing all of this, driving out my sons, and then my daughter-in-law, causing accusation, blame for your own son, and driving me out to the higher worlds. Even after doing all of this, you are still happily living in this world. How is it possible? Asks Dasharatha Chakravarti in the 8th Pasuram. Next, 9th Pasuram. முன்னொரு நாள் மழுவாழி சிலை வாங்கி அவந்தவத்தை முற்றும் செற்றாய். உன்னையும் உன் அருமையையும் உன் மோயின் வருத்தமும் ஒன்றாக கொள்ளாது. என்னையும் என் மெய்யுரையும் மெய்யாகக் கொண்டு வனம் புக்க எந்தாய். நின்னையே மகனாகப் பெறப்பெறுவேன் ஏழ்பிறப்பும் நெடுந்தோள் வேந்தே. In this pasuram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is telling Sri Rama that he would like to have Sri Rama as his son forever. Any number of births he takes, he wants to have Sri Rama as the son. That is the theme of this pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Munnoru naal, previously, in the past. Madu Ali Silai Vangi. Madu is the axe. Ali means one who can wield it. So Parashurama who can wield the axe as a weapon, his bow, that is, he is having the Vishnu Dhanus, taking that, avanthavattai muttrum setrai. You finished, destroyed all his strength from his penance. O one who did that. Unnayum, that is, your greatness. Un arumayum, the difficulty I went through in getting you as my son. Because Chakravarti waited for 60,000 years before he could get Sri Rama as his son. So it took a long time for him to get a son. So that un moyin varuthamum, moi means mother, the suffering Kausalya Pirati had to go through because of your separation from her. Onraga kolladu, not having any of that, not considering any of that. Ennayum, me, en meyurayum, my truthful words, may, considering them to be true. Vanam pukka endai, O one who went to the forest, O my child who went to the forest, even though my words were true, you need not have taken that as the final verdict and gone to the forest, but you have done it. And while doing so, you ignored your greatness, you ignored the difficulty I went through in begetting you as my son, and you ignored your mother's suffering. You just went to the forest. Here we can see that Dasharatha Chakravarti is blaming Sri Rama himself for going to the forest. He thinks that Sri Rama could have still avoided it if he wanted to do so. He could have simply said, I will not obey your words, and stayed back, so that Dasharatha Chakravarti would have been happier. Netundol Vente, oh, one who is having huge shoulders. O king, who is having the huge shoulders to protect others. Yedpirappum, all the births, if ever I have from now onwards, Ninnaye Maganaga Perapperuven. I would like to have you as my son always. That is 9th Pasuram. Finally, 10th Pasuram. தேனகுமாமலர் கூந்தல் கௌசலையும் சுமித்திரையும் சிந்தை நோவ கூனுருவில் கொடுந்தொழுத்தை சொல் கேட்ட கொடியவள் தன் சொல் கொண்டு இன்று கானகமே மிக விரும்பி நீ துறந்த வளநகரை துறந்து நானும் ஆனகமே மிக விரும்பி போகின்றேன் மனுகுலத்தார் தங்கள் கோவே. In this pasuram, Dasharatha Chakravarti is telling Sri Rama that because he have gone to the forest, abandoning this Sri Ayodhya town, I am also going to Swargam, abandoning this place, because I don't want to be here when you are not present here, says Chakravarti. Let us see the word by word meanings. Manukulattar tangal pove, oh, best among the kings who are present in this Manukulam. Manu is the main king of this Surya dynasty, Sun dynasty, Raghuvamsham. So, Sri Rama is considered as the best among the kings in that dynasty. Ten Naghu, letting out honey. Mamalar, best flowers, having best flowers. Kundal, having locks, hair locks. Kausalayum, Sumitirayum, both Kausalya Pirati and Sumitra Pirati. Both of them have such beautiful hair locks. There, Sindai Nova, to have their heart suffer. Kun Urivin Kodum Tolutai, the Mantara Kuni, who is having her body in a bent state, just like her mind which is not straight. This Manthara is a hunchback person. So her body is also bent, her mind is also bent. Such maid servant Mantharas சொல் கேட்ட கொடியவள் தன், one who listened to her words, that is Kaikeyi, who listened to Manthara's words, her சொல் கொண்டு, listening to her words, accepting her words, காணகமே மிக விரும்பி இன்று நீ துறந்த, you desired the forest dearly and abandoned today வளம் நகரை, the Sri Ayodhya town which is beautifully decorated, expecting your coronation, but that did not happen. But still the town is beautifully decorated. Abandoning such town, நானும் துறந்து, I also will abandon that place, this place. வானகமே மிக விரும்பி போகின்றேன், I will also go to Swargam, which is the higher world, eagerly, because I don't want to be here when you have abandoned this place, says Dasharatha Chakravarti. Finally, 11th பாசுரம். ஏறார்ந்த கருநெடுமால் ராமனாய் வனம் புக்க அதனுக்கு ஆற்றா, தாரார்ந்த தடவரை தோள் தயரதன் தான் புலம்பிய அப்புலம்பல் தன்னை, கூறார்ந்த வேல்வலவன் கோழியர்கோன் குடை குலசேகரன் சொல் செய்த சீரார்ந்த தமிழ் மாலை இவை வந்தார் தீநெறிக்கண் செல்லார் தாமே. Finally, the benefit of reciting these pasurams, Kulashekara beautifully declares that those who are well versed in these 10 pasurams, they will not go in the wrong path. Here wrong path is abandoning Bhagavan and pursuing worldly things like Kaikeyi did. They will not go into that ways. That is the result, benefit shown by Kulashekara Alvar. Let us see the word by word meanings. ஏறார்ந்த, being filled with all auspicious qualities, being complete in those qualities. Karunnedumal, Sarveshwara, who is very dark in complexion. Iramanai, being Sri Ramapiran, Sri Rama, being incarnated as Sri Rama. Vanampukka, went to the forest, that aspect. Adanukku aatra, being unable to bear it, unable to tolerate it. Thararnda tadavarai thol, one who is decorated with victorious garland on his mountain-like shoulders. Dayarthan Pulambiya, such Dasharatha Chakravarti cried out and spoke out in sorrow. Those of Pulambal Tannai, that crying, that wailing. Kurarnda, very sharp. Velvalavan, one who is able to wield the spear. Kodiyarkon, Kodi means Tirukodi, that is Tiruvurayur Dividesham, the one who is the leader of Urayur. Kudai Kulashekaran, Kulashekara Alvar, who is having Venkotra Kudai, that is whitish victorious umbrella. That Kulashekara Alvar, Sol Cheitha, mercifully spoke. Sirarnda, very famous and glorious. Tamil Malai Ivai, these Tamil pasurams, the garland of Tamil pasurams, these 10 pasurams. Vallartham, those who are well versed in them. Teenerikan sellar, they will never go into wrong paths, says Kulashekara Alvar in this 11th pasuram. Thus ends Dasharatha Chakravarti's crying and lamenting in sorrow on Sri Rama's separation. Very beautiful Padigam. With this, we are concluding the 9th Padigam. Finally, in the next session, we will see the 10th Padigam of perumAL thirumozhi, which talks about Sri Ramayana Charitaram fully in Tiruchitrakutam Dividesham. It's a very beautiful Padigam. Looking forward to that Padigam next. Alvar Thirudikale Sharanam, Kulashekara Alvar Thirudikale Sharanam, Emberumanar Thirudikale Sharanam, Periyavachan Pillai Thirudikale Sharanam, GR Thirudikale Sharanam, GR Thirudikale Sharanam. பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் மல்லாண்டு திண்டோள் மணிவண்ணா உன்சேவடி செவிதிருக்காப்பு அடியோமோடும் நோடும் பிரிவின் ஆயிரம் பல்லாண்டு வடிவாயின் விளமார்பனில் வாழ்கின்ற மங்கையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவார் சோதி வளத்துறையும் சுடர் ஆழியம் பல்லாண்டு படைபோர் பொக்கு முழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்ச சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டே.
KOIL.org has published a variety of Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam books in different languages. A wide range of books covering different topics from absolute beginners to advanced level knowledge seekers are available at books.koil.org. Books can be ordered via email koil.org@gmail.com or WhatsApp. For details, please contact mobile numbers 8220-151966, 9600-595273